What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Christine with gaugegirltraining, an online meal planning and coaching service. In today's video, I'm going to answer the question, what can you eat during intermittent fasting? So let's get started. Common question I get all the time. I figured I just needed to film one solid video once and answer it, is what can you eat during the fasted window of intermittent fasting? And ideally, guys, when you're fasting, you want to be fasting. You want to just be drinking water. However, a lot of people try to push the envelope, want to know this, that, the other. There are some things that you can have during the fasting window. Some people say you can't have anything. However, the real thing you want to be mindful of when you are fasting is you don't want to consume anything that's going to cause your body to have an insulin spike. When you have an insulin spike, it's going to pause your body's ability to release the hormone glucagon that is going to support fat loss, which is the whole point of fasting, because you want to give your body a break from having these insulin spikes so that way your pancreas has more time to release the fat-burning hormones. However, there are some things that are okay to have when you are fasting. Things like, number one, coffee. No problem with coffee as long as that coffee is black. However, if there are some things you can add to that coffee that will be okay. You can have stevia, you can have monk fruit, and you can have erythritol. These three sweeteners are going to be okay. Everything else is a no. Tea is fine. Hot tea is fine. Unsweetened iced tea is fine. Unsweetened hot tea is fine. Obviously, the other things that you can have is you can have fats. Fats do not spike your insulin levels. However, be careful. It has to be whole fats. When I say whole fats, meaning whole fat cream. So you don't want to have half and half because there are some milk sugars in that. You want to make sure you have like the highest fat content. So for instance, full fat coconut milk, full fat heavy cream. I like heavy whipping cream when I'm on a keto or intermittent fast. You can have ghee, you can have butter. Those things will not break the fast. You can have fiber. Now, fiber does not cause your body to have a spike in insulin. And the reason for this is because fiber just goes straight through the small intestines and it does not cause an insulin spike, which is why you're able to do the net carb thing, which means when you have your total carbs, you subtract the fiber from it because it doesn't cause your body to have a spike in your blood sugar, it doesn't spike your insulin, and it just pushes through your small intestine and goes out. So those things are perfectly fine to have. Now just be careful with the fiber thing because it may bring in small amounts of carbs depending on what fiber source you are looking at. But fiber in it of itself, by itself, will not cause an insulin spike. The other things that you can have is there are some supplements you can have, and I get this question a lot, is what supplements can I have? What supplements can't I have? I recommend people who are working out in the fasted window to have BCAAs, which also stands for branch chain amino acids. That's not going to cause a spike in your insulin unless it's formulated with all kinds of sweeteners and craziness that's going to do so. So just make sure if you do use BCAAs during your intermittent fast that it doesn't have any added sugars or any thing of that nature. So I hope this was helpful, you guys. Comment below, and if any of these videos you guys are helpful to you, please share them with somebody else who will benefit from it. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.